Alright, time to go find all of our missing D units.
Yes, at this point, we're just like, let's just gun for all the things we've missed, and then we can just...
Yeah, look how far I have to fly to
Holy crap. Several weeks later... Well, I figured I want to mention this now just because I'm finding myself more and more intrigued using Steam. I'm really reluctant with a lot of stuff though, because I'm one of those guys who I don't feel like I own it unless it's tangible, unless I can touch it.
Yeah.
And I think I know where a lot of that stems from anymore. Like, of course, I've been pretty clear that, or I've always thought this was probably the reason for this, because you may remember when I was 15, within a few months of each other, my uncle was murdered by his wife, and then a couple months later, we had someone break in and steal all of my mother's jewelry and all of the games that I was borrowing from people, and all of my games with the exception of one game, and then they took my PlayStation 2 and left my GameCube. So I had a PS1 game and a GameCube left. So from there, I swear, I started collecting stuff. And, why are you chasing birds? Can you not do anything here?
No, I shot this and Edge said, "What's going on?" and now I'm following some birds.
What the fuck did you do? This is special.
I'm not entirely sure what it did.
Neat. Is this just like a quick way to get you through to the end of the area? That might be what that was, is a shortcut that you just activated. Or... what? Or it's a completely hidden area within the section? What the shit nuts, man? Oh!
Okie dokie. Okay.
Whoa! Okay then!
Well, there we go! Okay, so here's the deal.
That was an accident, right?
I straight up we looked at a guide to figure out where the other D units are. I did not know that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Like, we know the areas they're in, we don't have a map of where they are, though. So, this is really just...
okay, then!
We only know where to go to look, we don't know exactly where to go precisely.
So that was unexpected.
Well, that was easier than you probably thought.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Yeah, probably. I think. I don't know. It took you to the far end of the map, though, to do that.
Yeah.
So you gotta go all the way back.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, my point with that little...
Sorry to interrupt, but that was fucking weird.
That's fine, yeah. Oh, that works. So, my whole thing with what I was getting at was, I find myself more and more trying to be okay with Steam, simply because I've had a powerful computer. In fact, the computer I had prior to the malfunction I had not too long ago was capable of running most things that had been out, at least since, 2013. However, when it started falling apart, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start getting parts and build a new computer. Well, the video card alone has made it so I can play pretty much anything that's put out today on maximum. So I'm really kind of giddy to get all the new computer parts and stuff and put it together. But, of course, some of that has to go on hold because that's an awful lot of money. I think as it sits now, the video card was $350 on a good sale. And then I've put another $450 into other parts. No. Pardon me. $570 because of the computer case. So that right there already exceeds or meets the budget of my previous build from 7 years ago.
Yeah, because when I built a computer, and I could do Crisis on very high in 2008. I think I did that, and that was only about 500.
Yeah, I think my computer wasn't that. I don't remember exactly when it was I put like $1,100 into the tower at the time, and it was a first-gen i7, and it was a GTX 460 SE video card. And I had $1,100 into it at that point. I'm using the same power supply from that computer because that was $120 power supply today if I wanted to buy the exact same one. It's 1,000 watt. But the video card was like the blah blah blah. The case was this. I've put another 450. Okay, I don't even have the processor yet. And I'm looking at 925.
Okay. So, just so you know what we're looking for right now, we are looking for B4F.
Okay. Oh, okay, the fourth basement. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I also, pardon me, no, 1025 because of the SSD, which has my OS on it. So then the processor is going to be almost $400. So when it's done, it'll be able to run anything I want it to for a little while, which will be nice.
You know, digital stuff, because, like, I mean, I'm like you, it's like, I would prefer to have my stuff physical, but Steam's prices are really hard to argue with.
Generally, yeah.
And the convenience of Steam is really hard to argue with. And in general, this gen, and after I've gotten, I had a PC upgrade in the last year or so, and then also just with here we go, and also with consoles too, like, oh, both of them are on the Dragon. I didn't even notice that.
What, the D units?
No, Azel and Edge.
Oh,
Flying
okay.
on the Dragon right now. Just trying to get a good camera angle. It's kind of hard, but.
Well, there's a big black area that's probably over where you need to be. Oh, all these. Oh, I bet you can get into them all. Oh, you can. Yeah, but I find myself struggling a lot with, like, there are games I want on Steam that I already have on console. D-Unit 8. If for no other reason than because I want to be able to do some of the mods.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to pay a whole lot for something that I don't get to physically hold. And sometimes waiting for things to go on sales that you're comfortable with is kind of difficult.
I mean, part of it is that, like, I at least now it's, you know, it's the problem of, like, it's like a wealth of choices. So between, because I mentioned this, but I don't know how much I mentioned it, like, specifically on here, but, like, I'm pretty easy to please when it comes, like, to games. I think it takes a lot for me to get really into a game and really play it, but most stuff I play I have a good time with, even if it's stuff that's not, like, super critically well-liked or anything.
Right. Oh, yeah, no, a game can be critically panned and ignored, and I can still, like, enjoy the shit out of it.
So, like, with Steam and stuff, and digital games in general, it's, well, there you can see it.
Okay, yeah.
But, it's I'm never gonna not have things to play.
That's true.
I'm never gonna not have things to play to the point where, like, my backloggery of games I want to finish, and not only games I want to finish, but games I want to finish to the completion level that I want to complete them at, which for a long and involved RPG is usually several different characters.
Ugh.
Because that's how I like to play games like Souls and Skyrim and everything. It's not enough to just have the one character.
God.
I have to have the one that plays the game this way and the one that plays the game that way.
Right.
Like, there are games I'm never gonna finish.
Oh yeah.
To the satisfaction level that I want them to be completed at. How the fuck do I get out of here?
I have no idea.
I think this is the way I came from.
Well, it's like with some of the games I want to rebuy. Like, I want to get Dragon's Dogma on PC. I want to get GTA 5 on PC. I want to get GTA 5 on PC because I saw a fucking badass Iron Man mod. And that, I like stuff like that, you know, things that where people, like, the user-created content's kind of what I want, at least out of GTA. But, like, then there are games where it's just like, I'd like to be able to have it on multiple medias, or I want to support the company, that kind of thing. But then there's games that I legitimately want to play, like The Division. I want to play it. I don't know what platform I want to play it on, but my closest friends, being you and Chicho, the only thing all three of us have in common is a PC capable of playing games.
Yeah.
And so it kind of pushes me to saying, well, I would probably end up playing it on PC then, more likely, because, like,
Look at the seams in this tail when I fly like this.
Yeah, it looks like a really bad curtain. Reminds me of a freaking lobster tail, actually, or a crawdad.
Well, like I said, shrimp dragon. Shrimp dragon was one of the terms I used when we were picking these forums last time.
Oh, right.
You know, so like, because, and part of a lot of the digital stuff with me too is like I said, I prefer physical, but I'm gone more digital, which is just out of convenience.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that.
It's like for something like, I think more than half of my PS4 stuff is digital now, and a lot of that is just because either A, I couldn't get the games I wanted when they were coming out.
Oh yeah.
Like I ran into that with Bloodborne. Our town sold out of Bloodborne.
Yeah.
We had like 8 copies in our entire town, and it sold out day one. So it's, well, I guess I'm buying it digitally.
Yeah, and I think my store is the only store that got it too, which that's really frustrating because it's like
because remember what it was is your store didn't get it day one.
We
had to delay.
We got it late, right?
The other
Shipping
store
error.
got some, but they sold out.
Right.
So I had to buy it digitally. And then that's gone for a lot of other stuff too, because it's just economical of a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, maybe I'll get that at some point, and by the time I buy it, the digital prices are just so much cheaper than any of the other prices. It's like, well, I'd like to have the physical version of this. I guess I'll just wait until the physical version is like $5 in 7 or 8 years.
Or grab it at a used store for like
exactly.
that a couple years earlier.
Because it's like something like Transformers Devastation, I think I bought like 2 months after it came out, and it was like more than half off.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that too, because it was on sale for like $30 on PS4.
It was $17.99 because that's what I bought. That's what I bought it for originally.
Oh really?
Yeah, and that was a while ago. That was
Okay.
like 8 or 9 months ago.
Oh,
that I found it for that.
Devastation's been out that long?
Yeah, Devastation's been out since November of last year. Yay, D-Unit.
Well, it wouldn't be 9 months ago. That's like 5 months ago.
Or no, sorry, November of year before that.
It came out what? It came out in 2014?
Because Korra came out in November of 14, or of no. Yeah, just pull up your phone and look at this.
Holy shit! Now I'm getting really mixed up here. Well, to go along with the whole like video game stuff, like I personally have issues with the buyer's choices for the store I work at, just because, like, oh yeah, no, there's this Vita game called Persona 4, you know, Golden. We didn't get any copies until literally 1 year after its release, and we only ever got 2 copies. I'm sorry, but when you wait that long...
Yeah, no wonder it doesn't sell well.
Exactly. It's like, I'm sorry, but when you wait that long to get product in, people are going to forget that it's a place they can go to get this product. It's just a thing, and then they'll stop coming there for it. So now we start getting all these niche games in for the Vita, and no one's buying them because everybody that's come in looking realized, well, I just need to go to Amazon because Fred Meyer's never going to get it.
Okay, so there's one... So we got all the D units now that we can get at this point, but there's something else we can do.
Okay. What is happening?
This is the giant ship we went inside of at one point.
Devastation came out October of last year.
Oh, okay.
So it's only been out for 6 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm confused with my dates. So I was right that came out fall this last year. Okay.
Yeah. But you were confusing your month count.
Yeah.
What number are we on? Okay.
What the?
What did you do? What'd you break?
The spheres are made of energy, and they're going into the ship. Yeah, because Gash had to save us from this at one point. When we got, like, stranded on board this thing.
Huh.
releasing all this Star Fox juice to go into the ship. So let's see, there was 2, there was 1. Okay.
Are you going inside of it now?
Yes, I am. Oh, I guess not.
Huh. Maybe this energy you're releasing is gonna open it.
Well, I have the other wings I can destroy.
I would do that, because they're the only targets I'm seeing on there right now. There you go.
Just in case.
Just in case
Just
this
in
is a
case
thing.
we screw this up and we're not supposed to blow this thing out of the sky. Whoa!
What is happening? This is really freaking messed up, man.
No, stop it, tentacle monster.
What the hell is going on?
You blew it up?
Right, but, like, why?
'Cause...
You have officially done everything in Jorzius.
No reason to go here because we blew it all up, goddammit. Yeah, won't even let me select that area. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. In fact, Brandon, why don't I'm going to check if I was supposed to blow that up.
Okay,
I'm
well...
kind of glad I saved right before that.
Well, then, if you're not supposed to, then what we can do is we can just reload after this episode.
Yep.
That'll be convenient.
So we're going to pause the episode right here.
Just pause it. No, we can keep doing our completely laid back discussions of stuff. So, what's the next Steam game you're looking at buying?
I don't know.
God, you're so riveting to talk to. I don't know. Yeah, I want to get The Division, but I don't know when I'm going to get it. I have a lot of issues dropping $60 on a digital only title when it's new and fresh, especially when it's a game that's clearly going to be relying a lot on DLC.
Yeah.
Much like Destiny, which was too little too late in my opinion. The way I'm looking at it is, if you're going to plan on there being DLC, you better have people working on that DLC at the very end of your development cycle of the main game, so that way you can get it out rather quickly to keep content flow. But, you know, that's just me.
Stall for time, Brandon.
Stalling? I am stalling. I was stalling. What are you doing?
I'm looking up to see what I'm supposed to do right now.
Right. Yeah, I knew that. So how you guys doing? Having a good time? I hope so. We're having a good time. Oh. We're gonna play another game after this one. Spoiler alert. It's another Sega game. Go figure.
I know, that kind of worked out. It kind of worked out, didn't it?
I feel like this channel is turning into like a Sega-specific channel, but it's really not. Although, I'm not going to lie, I think the Sega Dreamcast is one of the sexiest machines that has ever been made. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I gave away another thing. It's a Dreamcast game. So, yeah. Oh, why stop there? I'm going to go ahead and just tell you. After we're done with this, we're going to play Shenmue. Simply because we can. And because neither of us have finished that game. And because there's a lot of stuff going on with it. Like, they made another one. They made a Shenmue 2, and they're making a Shenmue 3, so I figured let's go back and take a look at Shenmue 1 and see why the hell everybody was like, make another one! So, yeah. That's enough of my little ranting there. Anyway, yeah, I think we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll either have reloaded that game, or we will be continuing from here. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.